Hello, everybody. Thank you all for joining me once again. See you guys all in the chat already. Holy smokes. Alright, let's run through it right quick. Wow, so many of you guys. Bobtail Truckers in the house, giving out memberships in, dropping links. Thank you guys all so much for joining. Alright, I'm just going to jump right down. Getting a commercial on my own dang live stream. I noticed even Chrome having a lot of ads in his live stream as well. And I don't know. I put the option as very limited commercials. So sorry if you guys get a lot of them. Hey, Gina's in the house. Randy Sands in the house. Brandon's Vanlife. Alan, Deborah, Corey's in the house. Mindful Forest. Crazy Cat 3 Crazy. Robert. Dan the Van Dan. Mindful Forest. Vernon's in the house. Deborah. Nice to see you guys all here again. You guys have been killing it on these live streams. Thank you so much for keeping up on me. Today was actually a little bit warmer than the last few days, thankfully, because we've been fighting Turtle's heater here for the last day and a half or whatnot. I don't know, man. The Beavers are just complete crap. They're literally still out right now. So right now there's Happy's outside, Mr. Blur's out there, and Turtle's out there right now. They're still doing a bunch of testing. I just actually put a short up of how the testing's going, but we're literally trying everything, you know. I saw a subscriber of mine even donated me a rebuild diesel heater kit, and with me not needing it right now, I donated it to Chris just in case if he wanted to pull it apart. We're trying to do what we can to bring it back to life without pulling it apart, but if that's what it needs to be done, then that's what we'll have to do. Aaron the DJ's in the house. CFQC, how you doing? Vernon, you've been coming on too early doing your live streams while I'm at work. I don't get out until 5 p.m. my time. Am I on a right time for you right now, Vernon? I'm trying to line up a couple live streams for people who can't really make it in. That's why I did one at 12 yesterday. But I prefer the evening live streams as well, because everybody gets a chance to settle in for the day and hop on. The weather is absolutely crazy this week, Aaron. I absolutely, man. This is so frustrating. And it looks so deceiving outside because it's sunny and then you walk outside and it's freezing. So those Beaver heaters work better with a few smacks from a sledgehammer. That's about where Turtle's at with his heater right now. Yeah, it's been a battle for sure. We've tried everything we can. How's my future husband? How you doing? Here it's 9 p.m. Nice, Vernon. So this is a good time for you, I'm assuming. Like I say, I like the live streams a little better in the evenings as well. Gives me a chance to do a few things throughout the day and then have something to update on, So today, as you guys have probably all seen in the thumbnail, gotten a couple packages last night. So we're going to be opening all of those on live right here for you guys to see as well. Lisa's here. Karen's here. Nice to see you guys all here. 36 in the house. 14 likes. Thank you guys all so much, man. I really appreciate that. Plus 8 here today. Yeah, but with that wind chill, boy, she's chilly. And right now the sun's gone down for the most part, and we can feel it chilling down again. I did look at the weather the other day. Let me check it again here. Because like I say, it's deceiving because today was decent. Now tomorrow I think it's calling for crap weather again. I'm really hoping not, because as you guys all know, I'm trying to get my bloody van built here, and the weather is with me. It's dropped 10 degrees here in an hour in London, Ontario. Dang, that's what we're feeling here too. We were working on Turtle's heater all day, and now that the sun's coming down, the spirit kind of leaves you for continuing, right? So Happy stopped by actually to just he always stops by to say hi, but when he stopped by, he heard about Turtle's heater issues, and he brought by a propane heater for him to use instead of his oven, and it runs on 1 pound propane tank bottles. So I gave Turtle a propane tank bottle to keep him going for the night. Dang, you guys are getting some of these. Let's check it out. So yeah, like today it says right now +8 feels like no, it's not it. Right now it says it's -3 feels like -9. Thursday is +8, and then Friday -8, -15, Saturday -13, -19, Sunday -12, -21. So you can kind of see what I'm battling here. We have a little breaks in it, but it's not enough to even dry up the snow, and so I can get on the ground and work on my van, right? So the last 2 days were really nice. T-shirt, and it turned to freezing. Exactly. Like we don't know whether take it our winter boots or put them away. Hey Kevin, how you doing? Leanne Webb, nice to see you here again tonight. Hey Bruce, been watching you. It's 1 p.m. here in Australia. It's 40 degrees Celsius and bloody hot. Man, I'd love to be there right now. Chris V is in the house. Where in MN are you? Okay, you guys are talking. Maggieization. I think that's how you say it. That's a pretty cool name. Corey says we only got -13 today. That was without the wind. The wind wasn't too bad. Nice break, though. I know, right? It's pretty bad when -13 is a break, Corey. Isn't that crazy? Hey, Sarah Rose is in the house. Simply Too Fun is in the house. Nice to see you guys all here. Wicked, wicked, wicked. I'm sure the guys are going to join us when they get too cold, but right now they're just trying what they can to get that thing working. -15, but the wind -23 here in Edmonton. That's much warmer than it was this morning. And Edmonton's just up the road from us. So, you guys are definitely getting a lot more cold than we are. Randy Sands on Patreon, he keeps letting us know how cold it is up there as well. Man. Oh, Van Maruth is here too. Cool. Got the whole squad here tonight. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. I'm gonna let 50 people in the house right now. Dang, I was gonna say let's let a few more people get in here, but it's looking like we're already pumping pretty good. How about this? If we can get to 50 people in the house, let's see if we can get to say 45 likes, and then I'll start opening packages. There we go. There's a goal. Hit the like button, everybody. But yeah, either way, we're gonna be going through the packages, so. I still see that thing out there smoking. And they're not having much luck with that thing. 31 likes. Let's go. Holy smokes, 43 likes already. It's just jumping right up. Wicked, wicked, wicked. Hey, you guys are anxious to see what's in those packages, I think. I am too, actually. I haven't opened them because I mentioned that I would try and open as many packages as they come in live. And it's a cool way to show you guys what I got as well. I'm in Northern, and yesterday it went from 71 in the daytime to 13. Freezing rain at night, that's no fun. Dang. Come on, Mother Nature, figure your crap out, man. 16 degrees in Las Vegas metro area. Very cool. Crispy 44. Amazon. Thanks, Bobtail Trucker. Appreciate that, brother. It's Christmas. I know. It's almost feeling like that, both with the gifts and the gold. 49 likes. Jeez, you guys already surpassed when I had gold. I should have went higher. Dang it. All right, we're gonna get into some gifts here. First, I want to start by showing you guys. So this one, I actually was meant to unbox on the last live stream, I think it was, but then I totally forgot, just chatting with you guys. I want to make sure that I open this guy right now. It's already out of the box, but this is a wrench set that came from Randy Sand, the gentleman in the double trailer setup that came to see me recently. If I can get it open. And he also got me a set of screwdrivers as well, so that is very cool. It's a whole metric and SAE set, so that is very cool. Very, very cool. Thank you, Randy. Alrighty. Let's start with these guys. Yeah. We'll do that. Yeah. Okay, so we got 2 packages right here. We're gonna open up. Let's see who's in the chat. Kevin, would you ever put a sunroof in your van? I would love the sunroof, actually. The blue van, I have a small roof vent on my wish list. I've always been against roof vents, just personally. I've installed them for people, no worries. I just, I just don't like having that chance. So I've always been against them. But in the blue van, I would love to get a sunroof and a roof vent as well, because it is a dark van and it is going to get very hot in the summertime. Mind you, I love the heat, so I'm not thinking AC. I would never dream of putting an AC in there. AC hurts. It's cold. I don't like it. Doesn't matter how hot it gets. I'll open a window. That's fine for me. But having a ventilation through a sunroof and a roof vent would be really cool. That's a great question. Turtle is having problems. Yeah, he's having extreme problems right now with his diesel heater. And as you guys know, like, we didn't install that thing very long ago. He's been following everything that we've been telling him, like running it on high and running it on high, especially before he shut it off. He's been following the whole rule list, and still it is just trash. Wow, smash those likes. I know you guys just killed those likes. Thank you very much. Is it Lego? Lego would be cool. Hey Ruth, how you doing?
Good.
Wanna come say hi? This is Grandma Ruth, everybody.
And there's pizza.
And there's pizza.
Hi everybody. Gotta feed this boy.
She's got pizza.
I do.
Well, thank you.
Okay, so make room. We're all coming in.
I'll make room. Alrighty. Yeah, you're all coming
In the next minute or two.
Okay.
I've got the pizzas on the floor in my van, keeping the
Alrighty.
the heater.
I'll make sure we got room for everybody. Gonna be a party up in here in a few minutes. Yeah, Grandma Ruth came with pizza. I want a pizza, right? All right, we're gonna try and open up a package or two before everyone starts piling in here. Yes, thank you very much. Pizza won't hurt your tummy. It probably doesn't help. I'll say that, but it is food, and I tend to just end up eating anything I can, realistically. Most times what hurts my stomach is just eating whatever I can, but I mean, if Grandma Ruth brings pizza, I'm eating pizza, you know what I'm saying? I also eat a lot of pizza, burgers, and stuff like that. I find the tomato sauce in pizza sometimes really gives me heartburn. As long as I don't eat like a full pizza myself, it should be fine. All right, let's dig into this one. I love it, you guys, when they come with these little Amazon notes, because when you guys order stuff off my wish list, I don't know. It's a total surprise until it gets in the mail and I receive it, and it comes with a little note like this, which tells me who got it for me. So this one, again, came from Randy Sand. Thank you very much, brother. And this one is, I got a feeling I know which one this is. Yeah. So this is going to be one of the sensors that he mentioned I should switch on my transmission to hopefully help with it shifting and stuff like that. Thank you very much for that one, brother. Come on in, guys. I only got one thing. I got one package done. Come on in.
Can you radio Happy Pants to come over?
Yeah, I will. Okay. Table. There are some spaces. Any luck?
No.
Dang,
Nothing like crashing your.
Hey, I love it when you guys crash my party, you know? I'm not so entertaining just by myself, you know? Good.
I even guessed at what you guys like.
Oh, really?
I like everything.
I
so
bet
it's
she
easy
got
for
it
me.
right.
So I got 2 Hawaiians and 1 pepperoni and bacon.
Oh, I think everybody's going to love that. Do you ever try fasting? So, yeah, with my stomach issues, I end up actually fasting a lot. Even my dad's like, you know, it's not, you shouldn't be fasting that much. But when my stomach bothers me, I just end up laying off food, even clean slate, and coming back to it eating pizza and stuff.
Yeah, if you've got the radio, call Happy.
Yeah, give Happy a call. Up there, yeah, you go.
Hey, Happy.
Garlic butter instead of tomato sauce. I don't think I tried garlic before, but I ended up cooking with like a whole piece of garlic because I don't know how to portion. So, not really sure how garlic would affect my stomach in certain portions, like a normal portion. Fasting would hurt his tummy too. One would think. No, actually, fasting is very good for my stomach. I personally don't really like eating, so for me, I love fasting. You know.
Hey, Happy.
How I do, so you'll have 2 of them. Oh, cool. Yeah. So Vernon ordered 2. I think that's what this one might be. You want to sit back there with Ruth? You want to sit up there?
I'm dirty.
Well, Happy's coming in.
No, Happy can sit over there. Happy. Oh, I think he's got it wrong.
You hear that? I'm dirty.
Sorry, Christina
Aguilera.
I told the kids to wash their hands.
Yes.
I have wipes if you want them.
Yeah, I washed up there too.
Yeah.
I used a lot of chlorine and then a lot of the.
Hey, down on road trips this year. How you doing? Making me hungry.
It's burning.
I fast every day from 3 to 9. So I end up fasting like 2 and 3 days in a row sometimes because my stomach just bothers me.
Thank you so much, man.
Ham and pineapple,
What else you got?
pepperoni and bacon,
Okay,
and another ham and pineapple.
all of that one.
This one?
Yeah. Thanks. What are you having?
what else are you guys?
We're having some of that and some of this.
Thank you.
You're
Thanks,
welcome.
Ruth.
Cheers. Cheers to heaters working.
This is great.
Mhm.
Bruce, have you ever tried AG1 keeping up with nutrition? No, but I've been curious about it. Yeah, I'd like to try it. AG1, sponsor me.
That's good.
Happy pants, you're dirty. Happy, get in here and eat some pizza.
That's maple bacon.
Yeah, we walkie do
The
that.
dirt redhead is
There
here.
he is. Over to Marge. I get a lot of bad feedback, but I like pineapple on pizza.
Just how
And then I'll switch with him and go get cleaned up.
how long have they been?
Thank you, Ruth.
You're welcome. Take a couple to go.
So Mr. Blair, I think, is the most virgin to van life. How long have you been living in your van now? Like a year now, I think.
Not quite.
Happy lives in a house. We're trying to convert him to van life. Turtle's been living in. Well, you've been living in your bus for a while, but how long have you been living in a vehicle?
I did 2 years with a trailer and a truck.
So you've
That's
been.
why I saw Randy and I was a little bit jealous.
Yeah. So you're probably like what, 4 years in now?
Yeah, I've done 3. This would be.
What?
Here, you want some?
You want to go?
Sit there
Yeah, you want to go back with Ruth? Yeah, you go back with Ruth. That'll be easier.
Go back to you?
Yeah.
Then when that comes in, he's going to spot.
I'm gonna take one of those.
Hi, everybody.
Got the
Happy
same
chair.
here.
What is that?
I just unplugged it. Just let it sit.
Yep.
You're awesome.
You can put that right there if you need to.
You're awesome.
Ooh.
I tried.
Bring shaking.
The van's rocking, but it's just moving.
Ham and Pineapple. And Van Maruth, I think, is the most legend van life ever.
Coming up on 8 years.
8 years she's been in her minivan.
May. It'll be 8.
And for me, I've been just living it basically all my life. Found it last night. My student. Nice. That's cool.
Cheers.
I've done 30-day juice fasting and 30-day veggie juice fasting to heal from cancer 20 years ago. Nice. Yeah, I swear, like if I didn't have to eat and I could just do like protein shakes and like vitamins, I wouldn't eat. I really don't like. Obviously, everyone enjoys pizza, right? But I mean, like to eat like a normal human to survive, it's not fun. It's just not fun.
This is how you get to 5,000 subscribers.
With pizza.
I'd subscribe 2-3 times if I could.
Make other accounts. Get me up to 500 and I'll be happy.
Yeah, we're trying to get Van Maruth up to 500. Happy needs to make a video. Turtle needs to make a video.
Maybe tomorrow. So that, yeah.
There you go.
But don't expect any videos on mine. It's never going to happen.
We're trying to get Van Maruth to 1 million subscribers but no videos. Wow. Make it
First
happen.
ever done.
Yeah.
Getting monetized with no videos. Never will happen on the money. Can you do a live stream? Do a live stream with no like not monetized?
I can, yeah, but
Can
I honestly should really because like my last 4 live streams have made me a whopping $5. So I should just unmonetize my live streams and just like play music and stuff.
Have Van Maruth having like a 24-hour live with just the sky. Just going behind. That would defeat the purpose. No videos.
Corey just hit his 1 year anniversary of living in his vehicle.
Nice, 1 year.
He came up a big change for 1 year, hey Corey? From a Honda Pilot to a motorhome. That's a big swap.
Hi Corey. With a 360. Woo!
With 360.
Can you give me a paper towel there? Oh, one will do. Oh. One for you. We can share. For you.
And, we got a pizza party going on here, boys.
Chris.
I'm a newbie in van life, but I live in the semi. Basically, been doing it for 6 years.
Thank you.
Okay.
Semi life is very similar to van life, I would think. You know, we're always traveling around, never staying put, sleeping in different spots, also sleeping in your vehicle. Amen. Does Happy have a channel or Mr. Blur? Mr. Blur doesn't have a channel, and Happy has a channel with 3 videos. 2 videos.
Short and clip from Overwatch.
You want to kill a van for me? It's also like getting super hot in here.
I really liked your video, Happy. You had one where you had made like a suit out of like junk. Is it no?
I have an Overwatch clip, play of the game clip, and one of me moving.
Flash 7. Yeah, so I can put a link to Van Maruth's channel. I'll put it into the comments after the live stream. Or if anybody knows how to do that into the chat, drop me in. Trailer isn't van, but not sticks and bricks. Hey, if you live on wheels, that's van life in my mind. I've lived in a car for a lot of years. I still consider that van life in a sense. I just didn't know what van life was at that time. It's funny because a lot of people get into van life because they see it on the internet. And I was into living in vehicles before I even thought about going on the internet, you know? And when I found out it was a thing, I was like, what? I'm not alone. And you meet all these cool guys, you know what I mean? 56 in the chat, 60 4 likes. Thank you guys so much.
I don't like
All right, now I feel guilty. I'm not. I gotta grab my phone. I got battery.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I should be
come
on.
back and get more pizza.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where's that Mr. Blur guy?
He better be fast too, because I don't think he likes pineapple.
Oh.
But I'll
You
tell
can
him.
pick it off.
Yeah, and I'll eat it. I love pineapple.
Bruce, mail me 2 slices. I don't think there's gonna be 2 slices left too soon.
We'll email it to you.
We'll email it to you. Does YouTube make your van life better than if not? Does YouTube make your van life better than if not creating? It definitely makes it more entertaining, I guess. For me in general, when I'm just living in cars, living in vans, doing whatever, still doing the same thing, just without camera. And like for when I built this van, for instance, we took pictures, but I didn't film any of it, so I didn't really have like a personal, journal on how it was built. So when people ask me and stuff, I have to kind of just remember. But yeah, having YouTube is kind of like a diary, I guess, in a sense, like a life diary. So yeah, it definitely makes it more fun. Unless those days we're just sitting around in the cold, then that's not fun, and that's why I end up not making videos around those times. Because I mean, realistically, we're just sitting around in the van. That's not very entertaining. So we might as well just do a live stream.
Nice.
Sorry, I forgot the
Give me
pineapple. You can eat both of them.
No. I love pineapple.
I didn't know what van life was until I met
that's the
Bruce.
beauty.
Yeah,
Come on.
just subbed to Van Bruce. Awesome person. Thanks for helping out Van Life with food. Getting lots of thanks.
We're gonna sleep over there.
It's my pleasure. Everybody worked hard today.
Give him something to do.
Right?
Got a heater. And you guys never even got it. Nothing, huh?
But it's warm tomorrow, so we just keep.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
No.
But then this weekend is supposed to drop down to minus 20
tomorrow's
some
the
on
last
again.
one. Tomorrow's the last
Next
one.
tomorrow and then.
That's it.
If you're scared, go to church.
Come with me.
Come on. Jesus, take you.
Has introduced you more people. Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely introduced me to a lot of people. I mean, like to this guy.
All of
Right
us.
here.
It
None of
splits
us would've
halfway
met
through the day
before.
tomorrow. Like 12
But-
tomorrow is like snows right away. And then it drops down.
But also, I still do meet a lot of people, without knowing that I do YouTube. For instance, with Chris had no idea that I did YouTube. We just kind of met in the parking lot. So I still meet people the old school way, but meeting subscribers is also really cool. Are you on live? I'm definitely on top chat. Thank you, Aaron. I'll learn this YouTube stuff one day. There
What
we
does
go.
that mean?
So if it's just, so I think it goes, I don't know how it did. It just all over the chat.
Oh.
I think it's like top conversations or something, and I don't see everybody's.
Oh. Well, that's rude.
It is very rude.
Hey.
I even have that option.
Everybody dislike.
Like, dislike, either way, it's attention, right?
I'm glad
Like,
your
no, it's not bad
vlogging gives
publicity.
me confidence to that it's possible to actually live in a van. Absolutely. Like I said, before I even knew about van life, I just thought, me and a couple of random people you see in a parking lot with cardboard on their windows were the only people out here doing this.
Can I show them behind the scenes? It'll be a still.
Yeah, absolutely. See if
There's Bruce's ass.
here I am thinking you're gonna show a diesel heater picture or something.
Demonetized.
You sent
Where's
the
the one
cold to
that's
Texas.
floating?
He sent the cold to
I think
Texas.
I've got that one somewhere.
+4 in Texas.
Floating?
Yeah. I find I get a good sleep around +5. Anything colder than that.
Jeez, full house.
I'll sit near that.
Oh, Crystal's coming in as well. I don't know.
Pizza, Crystal.
Hello.
I don't know, man.
I don't know how this is gonna work.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Now, if you want to come back here and go,
Here, I'll just jump out and let my dogs out and everything.
Yeah.
Look at how close I am.
Take another pizza. Yeah.
Hold on. Oh.
Well, if they see you, they'll discover that. They see you.
Well, they know I'm
discover
white.
You're gonna rupture time and space.
Yeah.
Where?
I am Matt, take that last piece there.
Okay.
I am the Batman.
Does Batman really like Robin?
Definitely seems to like the Joker.
Right. Robin kind of moved in on his space. Suddenly, Alfred doesn't like Batman as much.
Hi, Crystal. I seen you in the chat. Say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Do you like pineapple pizza?
Oh, I
We
love
got
pizza.
Crystal. We got Turtle. Myself. Mr. Blue was just here. We got Van Maruth. And I just lost my thing.
Scare that.
Put some more pizza there, Bruce.
Van Maruth. And then Happy's here as well. So we got a full house here tonight. Yeah, I will. Definitely.
Yeah. You got to take a leap of faith with that chair because you don't.
Do you like oatmeal? Have you tried oats overnight?
Oh, yeah.
So the oats overnight I can't stand, mainly because there's a process to eating or making it. I just like the instant oats, and I only eat maple and brown sugar. So I do eat oatmeal, I guess. I've just eaten oatmeal growing up, like on everything. Like I had to literally put it on my hot dogs. I had to put it on my burgers. My stomach condition is just what I had to do. So yeah, I've definitely eaten my share of oatmeal. Almost saw ya.
Yeah.
What's it
I
all?
slept with the oven on last night with the burners on, and I slept fine.
Bruce, you need a bigger van. Smaller van.
We can all fit.
This has been pretty well the hangout van, pretty much.
Ooh, okay.
So just for reference, if anybody thinks about picking up this van for like a family project to work on or whatever, you can fit like 15 people in this thing.
You can fit a whole family.
You can fit a whole family in here. 63 in the house, 73 likes. Thank you guys so much. All right, we're gonna. What you doing?
Getting rich slow.
So you doing feats only?
No.
Pizza.
I'm gonna write a book called Behind the Blur.
Behind the
That's good. That's clever. I like that.
All right, you guys, on to the next package.
Starting with only dog.
Check this out. So this one comes from. How you say that word?
It's very
Joe.
greasy pizza.
Boyette.
Joe Boyette. Thank you very much, Joe Boyette. This one comes
I
from.
think there was another piece of paper that.
Yeah, it usually sends the receipt. Oh! Oh, yeah.
It's a bag with a bag in it. What is it?
It's a bag with a bag in it.
It's like
Look
Christmas
at
lights.
this.
Bubbles. Lugs.
All wiring lugs. So
Nice.
these are like, oh man, that's huge. 2 of these things at our local Canadian Tire, just 2, $10. So this is gonna be that's huge, man. Thank you very much for that. Now we can move towards wiring up the blue van. Keep all of this together, actually.
Thanks, Ruth.
Yeah, Ruth is a rock star with the pizza tonight.
I really didn't want to cook tonight.
I didn't think any of us wanted to.
No. Okay, this one, it does not come with a note on who got it. I'll have to check in. I'm pretty sure a Patreon member, Scott, got these for me, though. I'll check that out. So these are recessed ceiling lights. And then they also tilt a little bit as well. They're kind of like the ones I have on my roof now from Jeffy Bear, but they're recessed, and then you can move them around a bit. So these lights,
Nice.
these are going to be awesome. Yeah, right there. So they recess into the ceiling. When I built this van, I had no thoughts on wiring. So when I came to putting lights in after the fact, you can see all my wires and stuff. So on the new van, having this allows me to put up the lights, cut the holes for the ceiling, and put it all up properly. Another huge piece of the wiring right there. Thank you very much. So yeah, like I said, I think that came from Scott. And this is a huge box. This all came together. There's the tag. This one came from same name.
Joe.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Wow.
Joe.
Thank you very much, Joe. This is a huge box. I mean, not huge in the sense of like it's a big box, but like there's a lot in here. So let's dig in. So right off the hop, we have a 12-volt reader, so I can hook it up to the batteries. And instead, like I can check on my phone right here what my batteries are doing, but when I'm filming or doing whatever on my phone, transferring files, whatnot, I don't always want to be pulling up my phone or have it on all the time just to read my batteries. So this, I could just look back and see what it is. And it also comes with an on and off switch, so there's no like parasitic drain or it's not always on. Right? You can just turn it on, check your batteries, turn it right back off. Right? Same thing as flipping your phone open anyway. Right? And it has another mode on it where it says the volts and then the percentage of battery left, which is really cool. So thank you very much for that. Also, I have a 6-wire or 6-option, whatever you want to call it, fuse panel in my van currently.
Well, now,
6-gang, that's what they're called, yeah. And this is the 12. So we could do a lot more like neater wiring in the blue van. That's huge. These are not cheaper cells, just these fuse panels. I remember Matt was like complaining one day, like, man, they jumped up in price big time. So thank you very much for that. Also, this is a huge piece of the puzzle as well. Like a lot of people say wiring is the biggest like hurdle in van life, and most times it is. So this is going to help out drastically. This is a wire connector kit. Oh, which way? Wire connector kit. 120 piece. Also, this one. Check that out. Eyelets and stuff.
600 pieces.
Yeah, and we always put the not right ones in because we don't have them. So now having a huge selection to actually put the proper ones in, that's gonna change the game.
That's the same company that I got mine from.
Is it?
The Kuject one.
Once I start like pulling stuff out of this white van, you guys are all gonna laugh at me for all of my wiring techniques and everything that's going on with this white van.
We already laughed at you.
Also, this is a huge part of the box and why it weighs so much. But this is true copper 25 foot 4-gauge wire for running from front of the van to the back batteries. This is, that's...
You won't be burning the house down.
I won't be burning my house. Mr. Blur has always complained about me having booster cable wires run through my van. Yes, they work. They can work, and they have worked in my van for 3 years. That doesn't mean you should do it and chance burning your home down. So this way, we're going to be able to do it proper. No burning vans down.
I need now some fuses or some.
No, I've got so a subscriber of mine actually gave me in person a pack of fuses, so I'm all fused up
fuse
too.
Holders? Oh.
Yeah, we good. Most of it. Yeah, there's a few little things left to get for wiring for the blue van, but I mean, like this is the bulk of everything, right? That's that's huge. Thank you very much for that. Sorry, you guys, I haven't been checking up on the chat. I'm gonna pop in right now, see what you guys are all up to. I just wanted to get these packages out so we can show you guys all what came in. These are all things from the Amazon wish list. So thank you guys all for love and sending that stuff out. That's really gonna help for the blue van. How did you gain so much knowledge in electrical, Mr. Blur? I think probably burning himself a few times, car stereos, and a couple jolts and electrical shocks. And no, he used to be very big into speaker systems and such. The whole stereo system that's in my van right now, he actually originally had for a Jeep. So you can imagine all of that bass literally sitting right behind you. It was insane. So he's actually always kind of into car stereos and such, and that's why this stereo system is such a good one, because he spent years, studying and researching all the good parts that he needed to make a proper system. and I ended up with it. So that's a huge.
There's no rules with the last slice. You know.
There's no.
That's like the last beer, the last slice.
Someone's blowing donuts out there.
Manifest.
Someone's blowing donuts out there.
Matt, do you want
No,
another
they're
piece
right
of
off the
pizza?
track, huh?
Oh, listen there. If my van was full of people, I'm telling you.
Matt,
Hey,
you want
being
another
pol-
piece of pizza?
I think I'm okay.
I'm being
Yes.
polite. Like if you don't go for it, I will.
No, seriously, you go
Bruce,
for
the
it.
rest is yours.
Okay.
Someone threw two
You guys
big
twisted
dick
arms
pics in
and
the snow over there.
Oh, was it you?
Yeah,
It's like,
it
yeah,
was.
it was.
76 in the house. He zapped himself a lot. Yep. I definitely have to. I just don't seem to learn why.
How did they get on the other side of the barricade?
You just gotta drive
So if you go down this road, it leads to a cul-de-sac
Oh,
that never joined up to it, and it's on a hill, but it's a grass hill, so you can just drive right down it.
A lot of people just go up on the sidewalk.
Yeah, sidewalk too. Yeah,
much farther down there than right there.
yeah.
I need a battery for my Jeep so I can do cookies and random sort of cul-de-sacs.
What's up, Boston, Massachusetts in the house? Nice. How's the weather down there?
Boston.
Down in Boston.
Oh, so easy now.
72 in the
Because
house.
you already made it. Slices and put it on the pan. And
Thank you guys all so much for the support. I don't want to say a lot, but like we got almost 70 people in the house right now.
it turned out
Thank you very much.
pretty good. So watch a
Turtle picture list.
I've been working on this heater.
We're gonna get him his wish list all fixed up, but right now we need to get his heater fixed up.
I just reek of diesel fumes. Right
Yeah.
now. I love it. If your friends don't smell like diesel, you need new friends. I can smell myself, and it's not like BO. It's not.
God, my
I-
sense of
oh
smell
my
has to
God.
go until you said that.
Glad it's not gasoline. If someone would imagine.
And there's no way to get rid of it either. It's like
I washed this last time I got soap, and it came out of it.
really.
You know, when we went and did laundry, I thought it was got all over the sleeve. I was way more soap than today.
I've ruined so many clothes just doing diesel stuff. It's rotten.
Yeah.
At least gas just dries up and leaves a water stain.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah, spiritual. So you're going to church? My church.
Hey, Reefer baby mama, how you doing?
Yeah.
How is everyone? Did you get the heater fixed? Nope, Turtle's heater is still down.
Matt's working on it,
Matt's still working on it?
kind of.
I'm gonna join them.
I got a sledgehammer in the back of the blue van.
Mm-hmm.
I might get it working. I guess the only thing that'll make a Beaver work is beating the crap out of it.
Halfway in my heart, even though I want it to work, I was hoping it would explode when we juiced it today.
I'm surprised it didn't. Yeah. Yeah.
A lot. I was like, start to stand back. You're like,
Yeah. Is this thing gonna explode?
dumping fuel, dumping.
I did hear
So
saying
what
it would
did you kill
be
with the
on
hammer?
eBay. I stopped
The,
using Amazon
the
to
fuel filter.
all the scammers. I've never been scammed
Was
on
it plugged?
Amazon, thankfully. I've
It's
never
like-
used eBay. I don't honestly like ordering from online. Honestly, I'm not a big guy on it. The reason that I have those wish lists originally started because subscribers were asking me to make one. So that's kind of where it originally started. And I'm the kind of person who I prefer to see something before purchasing it. That's just me though. I know a lot of people that are into this online buying stuff, and it always makes me nervous regardless on what site you're getting it from, because you can't see it, you know. Like how do you know if you bought a dirt bike or a picture of a dirt bike, right?
Amazon's pretty safe.
Amazon is pretty safe for that. Like I've never had any issues with that.
Well, they just returned it.
Yeah.
Like I bought a tablet and it never worked once. And they took it back the same day and gave me the money. And they
Bruce,
even had the
the
back.
diesel heater that I got you, what brand is it? So Vernon, the diesel heater that you got me is not a Beaver. It's actually the same brand diesel heater that Chrome got me way back, that little 2 kilowatt that like refuses to give up. It's the same brand. That brand seems to be a lot stronger than most of them, and for whatever reason it looks a lot different, like quality wise, than the Beavers. Even the Happy's got a Lucchese one, and the quality was a little better, but just not as good. But the one that you gave me is a German one, CE. That's what it says on the tag. I haven't used it yet. I was thinking it would go into the blue van, but until I can get a gas heater of some sort to swap it out for and then top the tank. But yeah, dish soap will get rid of diesel smell, grease, and oil. Yeah, but when it's into the clothes, it's a little tricky.
What was it?
Dish soap.
Oh yeah.
And then you can search your purchases. My use of Amazon is more avoiding people in stores. I totally feel that, Sarah. I am not a person that likes going in stores at all. I'd rather eat in my vehicle than go into a restaurant and sit down and be in public. I literally only go into places when I need to. That's why I do drive through so much. But still, when I'm going to buy something, like, if you're gonna go, what can I use for an example? I don't know. If you're gonna buy an alternator, you know what I mean? I'd much rather see the alternator compared to the old one than just going off of a order number and guesstimating that it's gonna work, and chance of having to return it anyway. So I don't like doing any of that. Yeah, Vernon, you got the same brand as Bruce, and you got me the same brand, except for that one carbon buildup. It's been awesome. Nice, good to hear, Corey. Do you talk to yourself, Bruce? Sometimes I do. Usually it's not very nice words to myself, but I do talk to myself.
all awake all night.
Sometimes you need expert advice.
Yeah, you need expert advice. You gotta ask somebody, right?
We can hear him from 3 vans back.
Hey, emergency protocol, Crystal? Wool blankets all the way. That's what you do. Love it.
I'm allergic.
So what do just lots of blankets. Yeah.
Amazon
No wool blankets.
and order pickup is the best way to avoid people. They can be so rude. Yeah, there's a lot of rude people out there. Only thing about online shopping is buying clothes. It's a crapshoot. Yeah, I do that, especially clothes. Even finding a pair of jeans to fit proper in a store is a task sometimes. So chancing that online, they know my size. Yeah. Thankfully, everything that I've gotten clothes-wise online lately has been okay.
Oh, well, me losing antifreeze.
Oh yeah, Crystal's losing a bit of antifreeze.
I don't lose it. Mine just disappears.
Well, hers sort of thinking it may be a little gas-cooled, which is very scary. What? She's got a 4.7 liter Jeep.
4.7.
It's 4.7.
She got a big one. And if you guys didn't know have any insight on where she could be losing coolant to in that whole setup, it's a modern vehicle, so it's out of my hands. I have no idea what entails even making that thing turn on. So I'm a carburetor guy, man. Coke takes the smell out of clothes, and we drink it. Nice.
Nice, and it cleans trailer hitches.
Cleans rust.
And I just like it.
Dissolves nails.
Who is all with you there, Bruce? So right now it's me, Crystal, Turtle, Happy, and Van Maruth, and then Mr. Blur standing aside.
Yeah. You couldn't fit him
Everybody
because
hit
he's
the
so
thumbs
big.
up.
Yeah, he's too big. He's too much of a big deal. He can't make it in here.
Hit the thumbs up, everybody.
Hit the thumbs up, you guys. Randy's saying I use vinegar and baking soda. Nice. You know what I do is I throw whatever gets touched by diesel out because I don't want to even deal with it.
That seems legit.
Yeah.
See who.
Have you met your friends recently, or are they long timers? A little mixture of everything, Kevin. Turtle we met recently. Crystal I've known for a while. Van Maruth I've known for a while. Happy I've known for like 2 years now. Probably something like 2 years now. So yeah, it's a little bit of a mix of everything.
Last winter was when I brought you.
And Corey, mine's a carburetor. You can work on it anytime. Hey, those old 360 Dodges, I'd love it. Yeah, see, batteries at 12 2 again. So we may have to keep this live stream to about an hour, you guys. You know, without sun, having to run the heater and everything else, my batteries definitely take a, you know, kicking. But you know, as spring comes in more, we will get more sun, which means more battery charging, which means a lot more content. You know, hopefully we get to do a few of these live streams outside, you know, on a picnic bench or something. That would be wonderful. And instead of having 5 or 6 people in an event. It's fun. It's definitely cozy. I've enjoyed the nightly streams. Thank you. Thank you. And it's been a blast, you know. It's really hard to edit a video when, you know, you're not excited about the content or you're not happy with it. And for the most part, you know, we're just sitting around kicking heaters. So it's not very entertaining. And doing that every day for a video would just get kind of old. So I figured do a couple live streams every day until it warms up and keep in touch with you guys. You should add fast.
Oh, sometime in July?
Yeah, right? Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I forgot we're in Canada.
We'll celebrate half Christmas.
You should add fast orange like products to your store. Cut degrees. Yeah, the fast orange stuff is really good, actually.
And it smells great.
And it smells great, yeah. I've used it a lot working on wrenching on cars and stuff. I'm a really big fan of it. I didn't know that Amazon had it, actually. But I'll look into that and put them on there. I can't wait till it warms up. I'll back out this summer. Awesome, Sarah. That'd be sweet. Turtle, what's wrong with your heater? It's a Weaver. Yep, there you go.
Hello.
We haven't figured it out yet. We've done everything besides literally take it apart. And I think that's kind of the next thing besides.
We got one more warm day tomorrow.
Yeah, one more warm day tomorrow to figure it out, and then it jumps back down to the minus millions. And snow. So we got until tomorrow to figure it out.
Stop saying that word.
I know.
The captain lent me a space heater.
Yeah, Happy Pants lent him a propane space heater with the 1-pound tanks. But when it gets down to like minus 20s and stuff, you know, that's not going to be enough to keep a full bus warm. So we're definitely going to try and get him a heater working. I did give him today a rebuild diesel heater kit a subscriber had sent for me. But right now I have a fresh heater that Vernon sent me still unopened in the box. And I don't need a rebuild kit right now. Currently, he needs a rebuild kit. Technically, he needs a heater too. But yeah, so I gave him the rebuild kit. Tomorrow, if we have to take it apart, we might just have to do that.
Keep us busy.
I'd
love to watch it because one of these days I'll have to do it myself. So learning from you.
Yeah. And for anybody who's curious on how to take those diesel heaters apart, I actually did do a video a while ago called Diesel Heater for Dummies, just showing how to take one apart, brake clean it all down, and put it back together. A lot of people go like in depth on like all of the technical doodads and whatever. Listen, that one, if you don't know really what you're getting into, watch that video. It's pretty quick and simple. Shows you how to take it apart, spray it down, slap it all back together, and most times they fire up. Unless they're a Beaver. Bruce, the one I got you is better than the one Turtle has. Yeah, absolutely, Vernon. That one's the German-made one, not the Chinese-made one, so it's definitely a lot better. Are you thinking about what I'm thinking about?
Front wheels drive. Yeah, but yeah, price
The diesel heater pump is at 30-degree angle. Yeah, it could be exactly on 30 degrees, and I don't know. Everything is, we set everything good, and they work or they don't, and this one's just not. Would you ever do a driving stream? Is that possible? So yeah, a driving stream is definitely possible, but I can't drive with my Starlink, so it would have to be on mobile data, which that'll eat it up real quick. So put the glow plug and check that little hole. Yeah, definitely, Randy. We sprayed it out with brake cleaner and literally just hunks were falling out of that thing. So yeah, and it's not on him for running it on low or whatnot. He's been running it on high, just like we're supposed to, trying to clear them out when we need it, and still, it's just Beaver's shit. There's no two ways about it. It's just Beaver's shit. I think the cops there would consider that distracted driving and a ticket. Yeah, definitely, Aaron. As long as I don't look at the phone too much, I guess. Just put it on there and just drive and have an adventure. But hey, I'll try. Only if he got caught. Exactly. Bruce, if you want. Vernon, you were thinking what I was thinking, what we were thinking together. So I was thinking the exact same thing, Vernon. Thank you very much for that. I will definitely let him know. Yeah, I'll definitely let him know right now. So Turtle, Vernon says, Bruce, if you want to, you can give Turtle that one that I got you, and I'll order you the same one right now.
Really? Thank you, Vernon.
Boom.
So much.
Go if you want to, dude. If you're feeling ambitious tonight, I know we fought with it all day.
I'm gonna sleep.
Yeah, sleep. So tomorrow we'll put that diesel heater in, Vernon.
Vernon,
Absolutely.
thank you so much.
Yeah, that's huge, Vernon. Thank you very much for that, brother. Yeah, fine. Fresh. There's nothing that can go wrong.
Yeah.
Fresh heater. Fresh heater.
I know what the kid.
I can't think of a single thing that can go wrong.
What kind of fuel line does the kit come with?
So the white fuel line. Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah, with the rubber clamps.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll definitely that's how much better quality that one was compared to the Beavers and all of the other ones. The one that you sent me, Vernon, actually did come with the white lines that everyone says to upgrade to. That's hilarious. Dude, I think I've seen that guy in town.
Well, let's rebuild this one that I got. If we can get it running, then
you got a backup too.
Well, we can always keep it for when someone comes along and doesn't
stealth
have one, right?
about that.
Yeah.
I mean, like if the one I got is reliable, we'll keep it for the next person and pass it along.
Yeah. The atomizer screen might be clogged or faulty. Yeah, more than likely. And if air falls in front of it, then it falls faulties again. So
I'm never gonna forget the smell of diesel now.
Never.
For the rest of my life.
Oh my god. And so the diesel heater's having all of the issues lately, and for the last while, I know a lot of people who have given up installing the Chinese diesel heaters, and I'm actually doing so myself. I'm not installing any more diesel heaters. None of the Chinese ones. If you got a better one like the gas heaters, or even I think the General Components or whatnot sell a diesel heater, but it's like a good one, not the Chinese ones. So I will never install another Chinese diesel heater again, especially not a Beaver. If I see someone with a Beaver, I'll even advise them to switch it for something else, because those are absolute garbage. Don't rely on the Beaver diesel heaters, because you'll end up in
smelling like
diesel and turtle situation, where in the middle of the night when the wind picks up and it really starts to get cold, and then your heater's like, oh, you need me?
Yeah.
See you later, dude. I'm not working anymore.
I saw the sunrise.
Yeah.
And I'd been out working on the thing all night, and I saw the sunrise. I said, forget it. I'm just going to sleep. I don't even care. So then even when I went to sleep, I kept the remote, and every time it would shut off, I pressed the button. I was like, please, I've spent so many hours just work. Oh, I love that. And then today, Mr. Blair was like, oh, it's going to catch this time. And I'm like, I told myself that for 4, 5, 6 hours last. He's at it right now.
And strap, dome, tamarite. Tamarite, I think you mean, or I'm probably saying it all wrong anyway. But we would absolutely love to blow up a heater. Just set it up. You know what? If we set a Beaver heater on fire, that's probably the only way you'll get reliable heat from it.
You gotta douse it.
Yeah, you gotta douse it. Bruce, what kilowatts was that? I believe that was an 8 kilowatt Burnham. which is perfect for his bus because it's a small bus, but it's still a big space.
And he's got more square footage than all of us.
Yeah, and when it gets into height as well, that's where you really have to warm up a lot more space. What type of diesel heater do you recommend? I honestly don't know what diesel heater to recommend right now. In my experience, as of right now, just stay away from them. They're shit. Just, I don't know. Go back to buddy heaters. I don't know what to say. Unless you're gonna buck out the money for like $1,000 or $2,000 proper like heater, everyone should stay away from the Chinese diesel heaters. Stay warm. Please stay warm. You have an awesome channel. Thank you. Thank you very much, Travel Dreamer. Cube Vanlife, Beaver, rank up there with Temu. So it's funny that you mentioned Temu. So Temu actually reached out to me to, work with them, I guess. And I ain't gonna happen. I've turned down so many emails with companies wanting to reach out and work with me just because I know that they're shit quality. And the only reason I took on Beaver's thing to do a video for was literally to shit on them because I knew that Beaver is not good, okay? And I wanted them to have a front row view of my video. They're watching me review their product and telling them it's absolute crap. And you know what they did? They said, yeah, sorry that it didn't work. Have a good day. So there's your quality control.
Is that the heater that only lasted 4 hours?
Yep. Yep. Like literally out of all of the heaters that I've ever had or used or installed, I have never had one fail or be as problematic as the one that literally Beaver sent me themselves. So there you go.
They wanted you to have a lot to review.
I know, right? I got it. And I will continue forever shitting on Beaver. In shorts videos, anybody asks me about them, I'm always going to say, do not get Beaver. It's unfortunate, too, because I know they make a lot of mechanic tools. I've seen, like, an air jack from Beaver. Like, they made a boroscope, which was really cool. I heard really good reviews on it. But for the fact that they're willing to just rip off so many people with their diesel heaters, in my mind, I don't want to work with that company.
You know what it is? It's that fuel line.
It's the fuel line is a big issue of it, yeah. It's just crap.
Green stuff.
Wood stove. Wood stoves are great, but you get a backdraft, and now everything inside smells like smoke.
Yeah.
I built the wood stove for this van, actually, and I never put it in for that exact reason. And also, when you're in the city, you got smoke everywhere. You got people complaining everywhere. People think you're a meth plant.
But
It's not good. You know, a lot of people will say like, "Oh, I get away with it. I've never had an issue with it." Trust me. Talk to the people in your area. I bet you everyone's complaining.
I was gonna get a solo stove or something for fun.
Yeah, yeah. Like wood stoves are great for like nostalgic purposes, or like if you're gonna go out in the woods and actually use it. But to use it on a city side street, like actually living real van life, no.
I don't know what the cop would say to you. He'd just be like,
"Yeah,
you're kidding, right?"
Yeah, you gotta have a fire in your vehicle.
Yeah.
Just a small one. Insurance wouldn't cover you.
Yeah,
Well,
insurance won't cover you.
If it was a city
Well,
cop,
that's like the guy with the truck and the camper.
Yeah, down at
I woke
Deerfoot.
up one night and I could smell something burning.
Yeah,
and he said he
We were all the way up by the cul-de-sac, and that's all we could smell was wood smoke. And he was like, what, half a kilometer away from us?
Yep.
Well, you couldn't tell until the wind died, and then it really smoked the whole place out.
something's on fire.
Hey, Bruce, did you see what Vernon's asking?
No.
What size of kilowatts do you want? 5 or 8?
So with the 5 or 8s, I don't think there's literally a difference. I've heard a lot of, debate on the 5 being the same as the 8, just different fuel pumps or whatnot. So, but I'm not too sure on that, Vernon. I mean, either one, I'm greatly appreciative for. With the blue van being smaller, I don't think a 5 kilowatt would be too bad. Maybe an 8 kilowatt would be too much. I know that the one that Chrome gave me is a 2 kilowatt. That's the summer diesel heater or whatnot. I still have yet to take that one apart and rebuild it and clean it all out and get that one working. But yeah,
Oh.
2 kilowatt did really well for the summer.
And the blue van doesn't have the draft that the white one
Yeah,
does.
and the blue van's doors are not held on by ratchet straps, and I can't stick
Not
my hand
yet.
out with the door closed. So also the blue van, I don't really have to be so worried about heat with the blue van. Now, yes, it does get cold in the winter regardless of where you are, but for the most part, I'm hoping that this blue van is going to take me away from winter in Canada, take me somewhere else, and never have to worry about dealing with winter again. I'm not a winter person. I don't enjoy it. That's why you don't see any -40 living van life videos from me very often. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not going to get out and bear -40 for clicks, views, or a video clip. I want to stay warm and stay alive. I've got no interest in doing that. That's why right now I'm sitting, not doing anything to the blue van, unfortunately, because it's blistering cold out. I could go out and bear it and freeze my hands off and, in a sense, half-ass stuff, or I could wait until warmer weather where I can actually think logically while I'm building it, not miss any steps, and do it all proper.
Last night hurt so bad.
Like, yeah, every time that Turtle came into the van from outside messing with his diesel heater, you could see the almost burn marks on his fingers. Like, it was so
They
cold.
went really red, and then they feel all right now.
Oh, it was -29 last night.
Well,
Yeah,
if I
man.
lose my fingers, I can't give anyone the bird,
Tell the doctor, keep at least one,
Just
man.
one finger, the middle
Yeah.
one.
I just need the middle one. Sew the other one back on there.
Living with dogs. How you doing? What's up, Blair?
Hey there, Mr. Blur, flying through the sky so fancy free.
Chasing
Leave
his
it up
dog.
to the viewers. What
I
size should
see
I
any
get?
smoke
Boost
coming
5
from
or
that
an 8?
Vernon,
Yeah.
just gifted me a heater.
So the one that's in my van right now, the German one, he's gonna get it tomorrow.
Is
You
he
know
on
how
there right now?
Yep.
8 hours of work, Vernon. 400 an hour.
Oh, I just don't even. I was gonna say, don't even have
Labor
energy.
install costs.
We'll do it tomorrow, and then we'll keep that one out, and we'll keep messing with it because I kind of like the idea. Juice
This is
in
it
it.
here.
Warm it up.
Yeah, that's the manual. Did you get an E2?
Warm one up.
The van interior so you can do some work in there.
Oh, my
yeah,
blue
you
one?
need to start-
No, I don't even want to try and heat up the blue one to work on it because then
I'm gonna head
it's
out,
still
I'll
cold
switch it.
outside and it makes no
And then
point.
we can
right?
get this good posture.
It's just better off waiting until spring. I know a lot of people say like, oh, he's doing this for views or he's doing that for views. Listen, if I was doing anything for views, I'd try and build my van at -40.
Doing only vans for views.
I'm doing only
Vans.
feet pictures. I joked with my dad and my sister the other day about me selling feet pictures, and he said, "He's doing what?"
My hand coordination boy.
I listened to the ASMR of a diesel
Yeah,
diesel fuel pump click all day
click,
today.
click, click.
Oh,
Feeling
I
very
can smell
sad.
diesel now.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I'm smelling ripe, huh?
New Mexico, it couldn't happen. I was good at chemistry. Who is the youngest member and oldest member of your circle?
Blur with the flashlight
Bruce
and
is the
manual.
youngest.
I
Mama
think I'm the
said they'd be
I'm
youngest.
the oldest.
And Ben Bruce.
That's Bruce too.
Mama said what?
Mama said there'd be days like this.
Mama said there be days like this.
I know that song.
Who's the
I know you know that song.
8 kilowatt would be warm
Sing it up.
the small neighborhood. Would warm the small neighborhood around Bruce. You would think so, Bobtail, but I've got an 8 kilowatt in my white van right now, and in -40, I've still got to have it up our crank, and it just barely keeps it warm. So only vans. Bruce is the baby of the crew. Yeah, I'm a junior.
I'm
Didn't
the
you know?
baby, gotta love me. I'm a baby.
Not a bu-
I'm like Peter Pan. I refuse to give up or grow up.
Oh, grow up.
Yeah, right, that one.
Not to be confused with grow up.
It's like I joke, Wendy and the Lost Boys.
Not much
I'm
debating.
forever looking for you guys.
Order stuff for my van. House, DC house lithium batteries. Keep them warm navigating the destination. Keep them warm. That's what I always say about people that are going to lithium. Prep to keep those things warm. And
Buy a self-heating battery
yeah,
or find a way to keep it warm.
Yeah.
Either electric blanket.
The thing about it, if you go into Walmart and you're in there for like 4 hours, you come out, your van's cold, guess what? Battery's not working. So just keep that in mind. I've been advising everyone to kind of stay away from lithium just for that sense of, not everyone can pay attention to their batteries all the time. Yeah, you can get battery sensors and heated batteries and all of that doodad and fancy stuff, but in real life, that stuff is just more stuff to fail. I like keeping it absolutely simple. That's why I have no water system, no sink, no cooking station in my van, nothing. Even when I had the oven and stuff here, I didn't use it, and that's why I ended up giving it to Chris.
Carburetors and AGM batteries.
Carburetors and AGM batteries, folks. That's how you get through the apocalypse. What's your lithium battery going to do when the zombies come, bro? The door is open all the time. Door seals is a big difference. The door being open all the time with bad door seals is a big difference. Yeah, absolutely. This thing is just, it's like a burn how drafty this thing is.
Burn?
It's a barn. Fiber Fill Bruce. That was the name of the Fiber Fill. Fiber Fill. Nice. It didn't say it anywhere under the heater, but I'll keep that in mind, Vernon. Fiber Fill. That's the name of the heater. Yeah. Fiber Fly. Fiber Fill. Fiber Fly, maybe. I'm definitely reading wrong. That's why Teslas are on the side of the road in Canada. Yeah, as soon as we seen Teslas flooding the streets in Canada, we all just kind of giggled because we were like, okay, we'll see you this winter, bud. And sure enough, they all died. People underestimate Canada's cold a lot. It gets bitter here. It's not fun. This is what. Hey, Tracy. Battery heaters use battery. Exactly. Yeah, so you're kind of using battery power to keep your battery alive, which in turn makes absolutely no sense in my mind. Fiberfly. Yeah. What's the deal with Comical Chris? Not too sure what you mean. I have my heat plumbed to my batteries now. Yeah, that's probably that. Yeah, I see a lot of people doing that with lithiums, which is a cool thing to keep in mind to do. But I just prefer not to have to do something extra just to keep batteries alive when you can get batteries that you don't need to do that for.
What's the foot in that?
I had my diesel heater going 5 hours. Nice. Battery heated shoes. Corey.
40 degrees in there.
It just died. I'm getting the same errors as before. I didn't know what to do now. Corey, I feel you, brother. Van Ruth has been having issues with her heater as well. That's one of the more expensive ones. It's a gas heater, so it just seems like everyone's kind of in the same boat of having diesel heater issues right now.
And they don't even know what's wrong with it.
Yeah, and Polar Mobility doesn't even know what's really wrong with her heater, so it's going to be a lot of troubleshooting.
Mine's fixed for now.
For now, yeah.
That's why I saved the $3,500
Yeah.
that I'm putting into gas for the Jeep.
Seriously, you guys. Me and Ruth were actually talking about this today. Having the heaters and having the issues that come with heaters. Crystal doesn't have any heater in her Jeep. I remember living in a car with no build out. And to be honest with you, sometimes it might be just easier to have no bloody heater than have to deal with these things all the time.
I don't know, though. I wouldn't want to be that cold.
No, but I mean, if you could just get up and turn your key, start your vehicle.
I've got a remote start.
Yeah, even a remote start. But like to
blankets.
not have to deal with the troubles that a heater comes with. If you're not in blistering cold temperatures all the time like we are in Canada, then I wouldn't even suggest getting a heater. It's not really worth it. The less you have to go wrong, the less issues you'll have. When I was living in a car, I never had any of these issues. I never had power issues. Never had heat issues. You just start the vehicle. Of course, I was living in a porcelain car, and it was a lot cheaper to idle. This big old V8 fan.
I still like having the heater.
Yeah, heaters are nice when they work.
It feels nice.
Yeah.
When you're your van heater's not
Lithium
working. so
only
hard,
has
you
problems
can
charging in cold, so you can use your power to heat the batteries with the diesel. Runs about 100 watts, but 100 watts is actually a lot of power, Bobtail. You know, it's, for example, my diesel heater, it runs like, I think 40 watts, and it sometimes, if it's just one battery, it'll drain a battery, depending on which battery, of course. 100 watts is a lot of power, especially for a consistent thing. My heater has been going non-stop and haven't had any problems. Nice. Let's hopefully it keeps it that way.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood, everybody. Karen wants you to interview Crystal. You want to interview right now, Crystal?
Oh, not today, thank you.
Not today. My heater has been going on. I've seen someone take the exhaust off the heater and ran it through an old radiator heater to create more heat in their view. That sounds all cool, but I mean, what are you gonna do when it clogs up on you, like most of them do? Then you gotta clean.
Just the exhaust. They run the exhaust into the radiator, and then it's running through the pipes, and then that radiates heat.
But all of the soot comes out of the exhaust, so that whole radiator is gonna plug up in a month.
Then they put the exhaust end out the other side of the heater, and then ran it out the door. I know it'll still.
It just sounds like a lot of issues in the future to me.
It's
a lot of these cool things that people are doing with diesel heaters. They're cool, but they're not realistic for longevity. Pet stores have heating pads for. What says it? That would be a battery.
RV water tank heaters. That's what I heard. It's good for keeping your batteries warm.
RV what?
Water tank heaters. They're like, you can get them all kinds of sizes.
Oh, really?
12, and they apparently have thermostats built in, so they'll turn it on and off.
How much power does it use, though?
I don't know. But if you're running it on your lithium batteries or whatever, or if you're running lithiums to keep them warm, instead of spending $900 on self-heating.
Right, I know.
Just get AGM.
I know, it's just
like
so much
AGM.
simpler to just get an AGM. No issues. You're never gonna have to worry about some new tech thing that they messed up and returned it. And yeah, it's just, there's a reason stuff from back in the day still works today. That's because they figured it out, and then we over-engineered everything and messed everything up. So I'm a fan of everything from old school ways.
Of course, we used to say that about computers.
What?
Do you think we should get a newfangled computer for our business? Back in the day, I remember that was
$6,000, $7,000.
Thank you so much, Brennan. I really appreciate that, brother.
Yep.
That one will be going into the blue van until I can afford a gas heater for it. Those tank pad heaters use low power. Bruce, have you considered a bus? No, absolutely not. If anything, I would like to go smaller. I know a lot of people upgrade in vehicle dweller living. I've been literally downgrading for years now, going from a 30-foot trailer to a 26-foot motorhome down to cargo vans. I want to come back down to a car, y'all. I don't really need all of the space of a van. It makes no sense to me. I have clothes and tools and food. I'm an extreme minimalist. Not many people out here are living as extreme vehicle dweller life as me. A lot of people are living van life, and then they're not even, to do it. Yeah. That's all I got to say on that. So, yeah. I don't have a gas heater in mine, but it is Unicell fiberglass body. I've been comfortable in -20. Nice. Yeah, -20 is pretty easy to get along with. It's not fun by any means, but it's definitely a lot easier than -40 and 50. Bruce wants a purse? I don't need a purse. Where'd that come from? Oh, a hearse, I think you mean, Vernon. A hearse would be sweet. A little creepy, but it would be pretty cool. I'm more of like a classic station wagon kind of guy myself. That's my dream home, you know, one day to move into a hot rod station wagon.
All I've done is trim my face in it.
But you ain't gonna do that in Canada, I can guarantee you. Heck no. I hate being confined to a van for like as many months as we have here of winter. Can't imagine being confined to a car for that many months, not even be able to like move around. Bruce wants a hearse. Heck yeah.
I want a hearse and then put a big stereo in the casket.
My cousin had a hearse. She and her husband, when they first got married.
You need to place,
A hearse with a coffin bed. I'd be nice and warm.
right? Hearse with a coffin bed, I'd definitely live in that.
You definitely sleep like you were
Bruce with a fanny pack would be funny but useful. Yeah.
dead.
Hearse, a lot of sleeping room, right?
He had
A pack of 6 plus 2 women. Chris has a bus. Once that's all built out, we can hang out in that guy. I definitely want to come down smaller in vehicle size, if anything, because I just don't need the room. I'll take a 79 Duster. Nice. I used the water tank heater trick in my house with fish tank, and fish tank heaters work great, but wouldn't do it in a van. Yeah.
I had a 76 Dart.
Nice. I got a new one today, just outside the warranty, so I had to pay full price. Yeah, Canada kills batteries, man. Canada absolutely kills batteries. I've even seen AGM deep cycle ones that are like on their way out. As soon as it gets cold, done. You know, it gets down to -40, and there's not too much that stays alive. Even for like, I've had people's heaters break down at -40, and for the most part, I'll try and avoid doing anything with it until it warms up, because especially with the green fuel lines, when it's -40, you can literally like break the green fuel line like a candy cane. So it gets cold, you ain't doing nothing. Just go under the blankets and wait. We have to come to Calgary once we can get a bus, and maybe you guys will help us get it done. I have a lot of van building to do, and I personally do not want to get into van building, you guys. I know I've helped a few people here and there, and you know, anybody around my area that needs a hand or two, you know, I'm here to help. But I do not want to get into van building at all.
We'll cheer for you.
Yeah, we'll sit there and we'll cheer for you, but we do not want to get into. I don't personally want to get into any type of van building. You know, I want to get into working back on hot rods and moving south. You know, I even for living in a van. You know, only for it's Canada, I wouldn't own a van. I would live in a car, but it's death outside most of the year, so you end up being cooped inside something. Those tank heaters are coffee warmers, about 300 plus watts. That's huge power. That's probably more than my Starlink and my laptop.
I don't think the ones I was looking at were that high.
That sucks. I had to replace 2 batteries. Found out on Monday that if EcoFlow gets cold, they won't charge or work. Really? There you go. Send it to Chrome. Send what to Chrome? Bruce, I heard your phone ding. Yeah. I'll check in a little later. I've got enough to read right here. Phone ding. Would anybody be interested in following bus building? Would everybody be interested in following bus building? Maybe Turtle would. He's the only one right now of us with the bus. I found that out about Blue 82. Found what out about Blue Eddy?
They don't charge when they're cold. Mine didn't.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the same as your phone, same as your laptop, same as a lot of devices. It's all lithium. So you know how you take your phone out of your pocket and it dies because it's cold?
Sometimes
Imagine
you
your
pop
van
it.
doing that.
Yeah.
All right, and your van's outside all the time. So imagine going into your house, leaving your van outside, coming back out the next morning and expecting everything to work. Lithium, not going to happen, folks. Sorry to tell you. If you don't keep that battery warm, you're coming out to a dead battery either way. Yeah, you could probably charge it back up and it'll all be fine, but why? Why even deal with that? You know, my AGMs, I could leave in -40, fly somewhere, come back, turn the van on, and everything's going to work. So go where the reliability is.
Depending on their age.
No, not even, man. Those batteries that I had, even from Mark the Paint Guy, those
The
things.
one in my van was probably the original, but
Yeah. Well, that's newer
-40,
vehicle though.
that killed it.
Yeah, you can put the key in a newer vehicle and they pull like 1,000 watts. So that's just useless newer technology stuff. The older vehicles, you'd never have that issue. How much watts does Starlink use? I think like 120, even on startup, and after that it drops down to 60 or something. So not much at all. For the most part, it's my laptop that pulls all the power. That thing just sucks the batteries dry. Lithium battery device will be like portable power station. Auto shut off for hot and cold weather. Yeah. How tall is your bus turtle? I'm not sure. He's gone to his bus right now trying to mess with his heater a little more. Maybe. I'm not too sure what he went up there for, actually. But I'm not too sure how tall his bus is. Bruce, you have to check it now so you can take your friends to breakfast. What did you do, Vernon?
Vernon, are you being a nice guy again?
Oh, thank you so much, Vernon. I'll definitely be doing that with it. Definitely. Yeah. Thank you very much, brother. That wasn't. I don't get email notification dings. That was actually a YouTube notification, but thank you very much for that. Most bus fan shuttles are about 10 to 6 foot. Yeah, his is definitely. Yeah, it's up there for sure. I think it's the same height as Matt's Ford Transit. I'm pretty sure, huh? Pretty close to the same height as that. So roughly around the same height as a Ford Transit. Hey Vernon, should I head to see Bruce in the morning? Come on, Brian, Aaron, let's do it, buddy. I think he mentioned that he was going to be stopping by soon anyway. Come on in, man.
I haven't seen him forever.
I know. Van Maruth misses you, Aaron.
Yeah, Ron.
The best car is a Model T with nitro. Now we're talking. Star Reach is working well tonight. Yeah, because it's not blistering cold outside. That's the reason I think we were having a lot of lagging issues with the Starlink. Is just because it's blistering cold outside. It does have a heating option as well, but when it's in the wind and it's -30 without the windshield, it's hard to keep anything alive in those kind of temperatures. I wouldn't be alive in those kind of temperatures. I don't know how I did it with an army cot and no heat in this van when I first got it. After sleeping in that van with no heat on an army cot, I quickly missed my mattress.
I was thinking real cookies. Yeah.
The bus is lower than the Transit. Just by a little bit, I think, yeah. I'm 6'7" with 6'6" clearance in the unit. Dang. I will steal some gas and it in whatever battery you have. Charging them below 0 degrees can ruin them. I don't know. My batteries have gotten like very cold. No heater on, and I've started my van and it sent all the charge back. I think I got my batteries to like battery area to like -10 one day. As soon as I turned that key, everything started charging instantly. Everything turned on. How does Van keep her batteries charged? So Van you have a 2-battery 6-volt system.
224 amp hours each.
224 amp hours each. She has probably one of the better systems out of all of us,
but
actually.
Really, that's only 224 amp hours total.
Yeah.
Right? Because they've done the series.
Right.
So you can only use about 100 amp hours. So
And then you
sounds
get
like
alternator charging.
Yeah.
She has a humongous solar. What size is the solar panel?
370.
370 watt. Actually, I've been very jealous of her solar panel. I've thought about possibly getting one like that myself because the way I want to do my solar panel setup on the blue van, I want to use the solar panels as an awning, and hers has definitely inspired me to get something like that. And then, yeah, so
I
alternator
also got a
charging, solar.
charger.
Yeah, we just got her that charger put in too. So that's a, what is it? A house plug-in charger?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
shore power.
For
Yeah.
sure, she has a shore power plug. She has alternator charging, and then she has solar charging as well. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Bruce. Oh, Ted just jumped. You're a true Canadian. Shh! Don't tell anybody that. America.
Somebody marry Bruce.
Somebody marry me so I can be an American. Dang it! Everybody call me Canadian. It's hurting my feelings. Transit is so tall. Too much heat. Too much to heat. It's not too bad actually. So Mr. Blur's not having too much issues keeping that thing warm.
He's got a nice heater.
Yeah, he does also have a really nice
He
heater.
got the S bar, didn't
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get the Escobar, or Escobar, as I seem to call them.
Pablo Escobar.
He's got the Pablo Escobar heater in that one. Bruce, I see that your list. I see that your sister's secretary likes the laptop. Yeah, absolutely. Show the people in your van. So I did show everybody in the van. I currently are on a laptop on a stand, so that's why it's not moving around very much. This is Van Ruth and Happy, and this is Crystal right here. And all the other guys are gone out to fight diesel heater battles.
Actually, no, Matt took off.
Matt took off?
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
they both did.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe they went for more breaks.
I'm
On
actually
a
gonna have.
coffee run. They didn't offer for anything.
I know. We'll throw a snowball at them when they get back. I actually might have to go off here very soon. I could tell before I even started the live stream I had like this much diesel left, so I'm gonna have to do that before the night's out. Bruce, I offered already. You just can't. Why can't we get married, Sarah? Who says we can't? You with your Forerunner, me with my van. We can make a good team, you know. Although you can go off road and off town streets. Bruce, we moving to Arizona, New Mexico, or Texas? Anywhere, really, you know. Anywhere that there's the most racing. That's where I'm driven to. You know. They're racing more in Mexico than they are in the U.S. Then I'm going to Mexico. I'm chasing the racing, man. You know. But America is the home of muscle cars and the home, in my mind, of racing. So for that fact, that's why I've always wanted to go there. It's been a dream of mine since a child, and one day, hopefully, with this blue van, we can make it complete. Actually, Crystal, you've totally changed my thinking, the way I do stuff.
Why?
Because she mentioned to me one time, actually, when I was going to get the blue van. You remember this? You told me I was saying like, oh, if I can get this blue van, and Crystal's like, no.
It's
When you get this blue van. So now I've
There's no
tried
ifs.
to cut out ifs from my vocabulary altogether. Now it's
when.
when I get to the States.
Yep.
When and when and when.
Yep.
So yeah, thank you very much for that, Crystal.
No problem. There's no ifs in life.
No ifs.
Hi, Renee. I see you said hi.
Oh, hey, BU Vanlife is here. Nice, yeah. Gregory had some heater issues yesterday. Turned out to be faulty burn chamber. Luckily, I had two on hand. Yeah, it's almost like with those diesel heaters, you need to buy another one just for parts. Bruce, my wife has a lot of girlfriends. Would love to get married to Canadian. Hey, listen, Vernon, you know, hook your boy up, right?
No, they want to come to Canada, Bruce.
Oh, well, no, we got to go to the States, Vernon. We ain't coming to Canada. If they want citizenship, they got free roam. Go up there and adventure all they want. I walked it. I seen it. I don't want to be up here no more. Take me home.
I was going to say, technically,
Crystal and I are going to have to approve.
Yeah,
Whoever you marry.
Van Ruth and Crystal got to approve them. That's all.
They have to be worthy.
Dang, we're picky though, aren't we?
We are.
Van LaRuth's his other mother, and Crystal's his fake internet girlfriend.
I got tail-lighted by Richard Petty. What? That'd be so. What?
That was too funny. That was.
I come to you new and see the verse. Come to and see the birthplace of NASCAR. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. North Carolina, I think you're mentioning. So it's funny, I worked with guys from North Carolina on the PGA Tour, and I had such a blast with them just talking about all the stuff in North Carolina, and they got excited about how excited I was to learn all about North Carolina. So it's really intrigued me, and I'd like to get down there one day. Also, I just like the accent too. North Carolina.
Well,
Living with,
Bruce, you are a redneck. They'll love you.
yeah, I am a redneck, definitely. The day I go towards the border, you best bet your boy's growing a mullet.
Seriously?
Oh heck yeah, I'll go full on. I'll do the
Why
mullet.
wait? Start now.
Hey, it's starting to grow now, so you know I'll come to Canada and smuggle you back to the US. I'm down. Let's go over and let's do it, buddy. You got the car. I know you can do it. We could evade the police. Plenty of beautiful camping here. Where do you mean, Ninja Bukiri? Hook a.
Excuse me.
I have plenty of. They can't stay in Canada and you go to the States. Exactly, Corey. Yeah. We'll just switch positions. Living with dogs, learn your space and habitat, and get a layer. This may change down the road. So, bobtail, I've lived with a 100-pound pit bull, actually, in as small as a Chevy Blazer. So I absolutely know how to live with dogs. I'd love to get one in the future, but I want to get myself to, financial position where I can actually take care of the dog instead of barely being able to take care of me like I do most times. North Carolina, love it. Yo, Bruce, what's up? I just got in and got back from the store to get some snacks and some coffee. You come down to the States, just be careful. Cops are liking to harass a lot of people. I don't mind that. I've got nothing to hide. I've been harassed by cops at Deerfoot City before we left that area, and most times the cops end up walking back to their car with a smile on because we just make them laugh. Mullet is more Alabama. That's okay. Theo Vaughn's from Alabama, I'm pretty sure. He's one of my most favorite comedians. The South is big on racing, right? And I'm big on racing too, so I need to go down there. It's like I was just literally born in the complete and wrong space from where I needed to be, but even as a kid, I seen where I wanted to be, and everything great takes time, So
You are great.
thank you, Rick. And when I finally do get down there, I see a lot of people. I'm the same way. People go down to Newfoundland. They absolutely love Newfoundland. I absolutely hate it. So in a way, it was kind of like a blessing and a curse all in one, because a lot of people, when they grow up at the spot, they just want to leave. They want to run away. I'm not running for the grass is greener in a sense. Don't anybody think that. I know the U.S. has its problems, like Canada has its problems. Not going there for greener grass or a better lifestyle. If anything, my lifestyle is going to get even more crazy with all of the racing. Like I say, I don't care if I'm down there pushing a broom at a racetrack. If I'm down there and around that environment, that's all I need. I'm dying a happy man. Burning. How come everybody wants to come to the States? Because it's warm. That's why. For me, it's for the love of racing, but also because it's warm. Ninja Boo Kitty, because we can rock. Absolutely. It's funny because a lot of my Canadian subscribers actually get upset when I talk so much about America, but it's a part of me, and it's always been a passion of mine. So, what's you going to do? I don't know.
Yourself in a nice Southern belle.
Oh man, don't even get me started. I hear a Southern accent. Where did that come from? He just wants a racetrack, right? That's what I'm saying, Aaron. Will you be showing the new van build? Absolutely. We're going to be going through every step of the new van build with you guys. Where I live, we get snow. What was that? New York, because I love snowmobiles. Snowmobiles are absolutely. I used to love snowmobiling when I was a kid, and then I grew to not like the cold, so then I stopped snowmobiling so much. But I remember being like, like 5-6 hours in the middle of nowhere, and my snowmobile breaking down and having to walk back. Lots of fun times. I don't know why I don't like the cold.
Well, you got no fat on you, boy.
This is true. The grass looks greener, easier, but your struggle goes everywhere with you. Exactly. So that's why, when people say, oh, well, you're going to the States, the grass is not greener over there. I always say I'm not expecting the grass to be any green. I don't care if there's any grass. If it's all pavement and it's all racing, screw the grass.
He doesn't want grass. He wants a dirt track or a
Heck yeah.
race track or
Anything with a V8, I'm there. You are going where you can live your joy. Absolutely, And like for the most part, like all in my brain is all like car stuff, automotive tips, tricks, everything driven towards like automotiveness, right? So up here in Canada, unless you're gonna work on some modern piece of crap with a bunch of wiring, which I have no interest in, then that's all you're gonna get up here for mechanic wise. I've worked at a hot rod engine shop here in Calgary. Got as far as I felt like I could get into that company, and now in search again of moving up in the hot rod world. I watched your videos from when you first started Vanlife and didn't know you had a girlfriend. Well, listen here, I had a girlfriend in my time one time. Listen, okay.
One time at band camp?
This one time at band camp? Yeah, I had a girlfriend before when I first started Vanlife. Now I'm solo and on my own and following my dreams,
And he's so much happier.
I'm going to.
Now he's looking for a southern girl with a racetrack.
That's right. I hear a southern accent. I get weak to the knees, I swear. Oh, they jumpins. There's actually a few YouTube videos have been popping up on my thing, and it's recommending like female race car drivers in the States. I'm like, you can't be doing this to me. It's not fair.
It's like the phone is listening to you or something.
Yeah. Right?
All the time.
Bruce, with a passport, you can stay in the States for up to 6 months. Absolutely. And that's my hopeful plan for next fall, is to have the passport and everything ready where I can absolutely just run to the States and avoid all of next winter. That's why I'm not too concerned about putting a heater into the blue van, is because I'm hoping to just avoid winter altogether. Bruce, you said run from the cold weather. What was just chat last night? Crum said you run from the cold weather last night on the live feed. Yeah, I try and run from the cold weather any chance I can. I don't like it. I see people doing the cold plunges and stuff, and that makes no sense to me. In Canada, we just call it going outside to get in your vehicle in the morning. That's what we call as a cold plunge up here. Slim Potato Head just found out how much it can snow in New Mexico. Slim Potato Head. Sounds like a pretty cool name. Never heard of it.
He's
Another YouTuber.
He's got a teardrop, I think.
Oh yeah. And DJ, the accent doesn't carry over with some Florida folks. Richie even said it's like Alberta. Bruce, you need a husky woman to stay warm. Absolutely. I don't know. Can't I just go to a warmer place? I'm trying to move to a smaller V. Bruce needs a country girl. I do like country girls,
His voice changed when he said the word country.
Oh, I get so excited. I get so excited. Country girls and hot rod cars for me is like. Bruce had a girlfriend at one time. Yeah, Bruce. And
I was going to say that's not nice to say.
Bruce had
right next to
a girlfriend
Say what?
at one.
Yes, his internet girlfriend.
His girlfriend at one time. Yeah, Bruce. Okay. Just kidding. Yeah. Nice, Jason Kelly. How insulated is your van? So this white van is fully R40 insulated, heavy house poly, and plywood walls. Unfortunately, my doors held on my ratchet straps, so regardless on how much insulation in here, I still get door drafts like it's a barn.
Door draft when the wind blows.
Yeah, my curtains literally blow when the wind blows outside. So, Bruce, get here in the States. He'll be married in 2 days. I'm working on it. I'm working on trying to get my passport right now. Right now, I need to update my driver's license and what else? Update driver's license. I think that's honestly it. Right? The healthcare. I applied for whatever Canadian healthcare we got
that's
baloney
true.
here. I think I might just go for Blue Cross or something like that. Because when I go to the States, Canadian healthcare is probably not going to do too much anyway.
He doesn't go to the hospital anyhow.
Yeah, I don't even go to the hospital. Cut my arm, just burn it and cauterize it. We don't need that arm anyway.
Dental program.
Yeah, yeah, that's probably a good idea. But yeah,
It doesn't cost anything for Alberta healthcare though.
No, I know, but it's
Which is
just
nice.
you'll die before you get seen. So
You just gotta hurt yourself bad enough. To
that's
get
it. Yeah,
right away.
yeah. When I cut my finger off, they actually took me in because I was just standing there, like the blood was pouring from my hand, and I'm just standing in line calmly, and the woman's going up checking, you know, what you're here for, what are you here for, what are you here for. As soon as she see my hand and the blood just rolling, she's like, "You now, let's go."
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's a good way. That's how you can avoid the wait. Cut your hand off.
Bleed leads.
When I crushed my little finger, they saw me really quick.
Bruce needs a good girl. Bruce needs citizenship.
Sat there for a minute.
Yeah.
A good girl would be nice too, though. What if your new American wife doesn't want to live in a van? That's totally fine, because like I say, I wouldn't live in a van either if it was warm out. So I'd be totally happy with living in a car. And if she wants to have the house, hey man, that's win-win. She could have the entire house. I could live in a car. Who's arguing there? U.S. doesn't take Canadian healthcare. Exactly. So it's kind of pointless for me to even apply for it. So I'll search out some kind of healthcare system where I can use it down there. I'd much rather do something like that. But yeah, once I apply for my Alberta driver's license, right now I don't have the funds to do it, so it's taking some time. But once I get there and I get it done, then I'll be applying for my passport right away. I'm very excited for that. Because like I say, next fall I want to be ready to go. Have a good night, Corey. Bruce
Corey.
needs a lot
Corey.
of things, but
Love
99
you, Corey.
problems. One of them. Bruce, just be careful of the lot lizards and the mud crickets. It's funny, Jason Kelly, because we have those up here. I know a lot of people think like Canada's this furry wonderland up here, but you'll get robbed all the same. There's lot lizards all over the parking lots up here. There's people nodding off in bus stations. It's obviously the population's less, but it's the same all across the board, I think. Alberta is better than the States. Oh, now, calm down. I'm still here watching, playing Need for Speed Rivals. Nice. Okay, Bruce, we can get married. You can be on healthcare, but you stay out east. I'll stay out west. We'll hang every few. Hey, I'm down with that, Sarah. Let's do it. Not many lizards out anymore. Who's this? Oh, Matt. Nice. Yeah, not in the cold anyway. A lot of lizards get few and far between when the temperature drops. I learned this year that if you are being treated in Canada for anything and visit another country and get treatment, there can then refuse treatment here. Yeah, there's a bunch of weird stuff. My goal is to eventually move down there one day, so coming back is not really a concern for me. Canada can have whatever it wants.
I'm going to bed though. You can come in.
You're almost 120 likes. Awesome, you guys. Thank you so much for that. There's immigration crisis in the States. I think that's everywhere. It's flooding the borders everywhere you go. Canada, they're just walking across. So I don't follow politics or news or anything like that. We can see it in Yeah, everyday
Oh yeah,
life.
down in Ontario, they just walk right
Yeah,
across.
yeah. So Quebec
I was-
too. Quebec, they just walk right across the border. Cabs actually drop people off, and then they walk across the border, and
Yep.
the Canadian people have them. So yeah, we know all about that. Turtle, did you put the heater in yet? No, I think you're gonna be waiting until tomorrow
I'm
morning.
so
Yeah,
exhausted.
so he didn't sleep. I think he got like 30 minutes of sleep last night entirely. So he's just gonna sleep tonight. Happy Pants has loaned him his propane heater. He's gonna run that tonight, stay warm, get some sleep, and then try it again tomorrow. It's not fun. But yeah, we'll get it in tomorrow right away. I want it to be a snowbird this year and head south, but Albert and Stella, night. I'm dealing with health stuff here currently. Yeah, I deal with health stuff on the daily as well. It's not fun. You pick a name for the blue van. So the blue van's name will be revealed Friday's live stream, but I guess you guys can all see in the comments kind of where it's leading towards. Unless there's a drastic change in names in the comments, I think we're pretty well locked in with the Drifter.
I like no address.
No address. Would be cool.
Doghouse.
The doghouse.
You know, you could put in the doghouse, but the dog didn't do anything to deserve to be in the doghouse.
Don't be that slow tomorrow.
It's just like Bruce.
No.
Bruce doesn't do anything wrong.
These are good shorts, man.
Who?
You.
Oh, thank you. How long have you been in Calgary? I've been in Calgary almost like 10 years. I originally walked up from Newfoundland, got here, worked in the oil field for a bit, jumped all around Alberta, Fort Mac, Edmonton, all around, working road construction, all kinds of jobs. Eventually ended up at an engine shop, and then went back to Newfoundland. Got my family, came up here. They ended up since going back home. They didn't like it up here. They preferred Newfoundland. And I've been up here on my lonesome ever since and hanging out with these guys, you know. But yeah, I've been up here for like 10, 11 years or something. It's a long time since I walked across Canada. A heater on Facebook that I told you about that requires funds and also trust used heater. It's very scary. In my experience, even the new ones are risky to trust. So, buying a used one on Marketplace is not something I'm interested in. Also, just don't have the money to buy an Escobar heater at any point. Right now, I'm just trying to keep diesel and fuel into the van. So, having money to issue for an Escobar heater is not something that I have right now. Mr. Blue cannot make YouTube videos because you'd be all blurred. Exactly.
Ever spoke. Yeah.
Everyone started singing 500
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you guys. We're almost 2 hours in. I'm gonna end the live stream here for tonight.
Go to bed.
Go to bed, everybody.
Night night.
Thank you guys all so much for joining me here tonight, and I look forward to seeing you guys all here again tomorrow. Click the notification, ring that little bell so you know exactly when I go live. And remember, never give up on living life, because life is the most precious thing we have. See you guys in the next one.
Yeah, boy.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Love
No.
y'all.
No. Have a good night, everybody.
Love
Tomorrow.
that the most. Good morrow.
Good morrow.
I love you in the